Hi everybody, it's Claire back with another art journal video, just a quickie. So I know you've already seen the video where I created this page. I'm now going to create on the back of it. So because I was a bit obsessed at the time with these fantastic faces on the collage paper, the antiquities collage paper, I thought, oh, okay, I'm just going to go in again and create another one, but this time with a moon. It's the perfect way to just try out those bold brush strokes. Holding the brush quite loosely, I firmly believe that you can have a go at this just by copying. If you don't want to go straight in with your brush, sketch it in first with a pencil. But there's something quite freeing about working this big and this graphically that I really enjoyed. So there's the little picture that I'm copying. You can see it's got a moon shape on the left hand side. So the face is a little bit more compressed over to the right. So I'm just kind of mapping in where that moon's going to go. Now, I'm getting better at accepting when things are not quite perfect, because who is perfect? Nobody. But I think the only way we can get better at things is by trying and practicing. And so embracing those moments where things don't quite go to plan is okay. And giving yourself permission to accept that it's okay is quite freeing. I think I've probably said that before, but that's okay. So, this is very similar to the previous video with just the big graphic face, but this time I'm kind of going to do some journaling around the edge on the right hand side of my page. So, fair enough if you think you've seen enough watching the first video I did with this kind of a large face on the other side. This one might not be for you, but it's just about copying those bold marks on the image, and having a little bit of fun. These are so expressive, these little faces. I just thought they were really cool. Yeah, so I'm probably not going to rabbit on through this video. I'm just going to leave you to watch. Yeah, and I'll maybe add some bits at the end. Okay, so you can see I've added like a medieval, I think it was medieval, like a metallic silver on the moon with a little bit of mustard. And then I'm going to add some journaling around the right hand side. And I think this face just felt really sad. That's why I gave it the blue cheeks. It just felt right. So I am now just popping in my writing around the space that's left. Kind of knew what I wanted to say, but wasn't really sure how to fit it in. This has been a bit of a theme at the minute. I am okay. There's just a lot going on in the family, and you know, my journaling is how I express these things. So please don't worry about us. We are okay, and it is just things that happen in life. It's nothing too concerning. So for me, sharing my art journaling with you guys, it can be quite personal sometimes. And I think, you know, I really appreciate the comments where people ask if I'm okay. So reassuring you all that I'm okay. This isn't, my journaling isn't always directly about me. It's about how I feel about other situations and things that have happened too. So, yeah, using this little bit of space on the right hand side to write some words. And then I got to the point where I'd written the word to, and I was like, now what am I going to do? How am I going to fit the next word in? So I did it going down like that. There are no rules, are there, with art journaling? You can do what you want to do. It's your journal, it's your space. So yeah, I wouldn't normally write like that, but why not? It's quite funky, and I like the way it's used the space up. Yeah, so adding my words, filling in the space, kind of that completes the page for me. So then I felt that the words were a little bit too bold. So one way that I use to push them away is just to slowly go around with a Signo Uniball in white and just add a white outline. This is a great way to just push them into the background a little bit, and it's quite relaxing outlining letters. It's, you can take your time. So this is in fact real time that you're watching here. This is how slowly I do it. Often I'll show it like sped up a little bit. I don't actually work that quickly. I do work quite fast, but not that fast. So this is just pushing those words back a bit, and I think that was pretty much it for this journal page. I love the fact that I've got two back to back as well. One's like kind of slightly different. So a very similar one to the page before. I hope you've enjoyed watching the video. I won't be putting any more ones up like this, don't worry. And I hope to see you all again soon.